The 18th edition of the Lagos State Executive and Legislative Parley, held in Lagos on Friday, 15th March 2024 at the Eko Hotel and Suites with the theme Engaging All for Inclusive Governance, Hands-On for a Greater Lagos Rising. The parley was convened by the Office of Political, Legislature and Civic Engagement of the state government. The event had in attendance the Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, current members of the Lagos State House of Assembly, former office holders in all capacities, and other relevant stakeholders. In his speech, Dr. Afolabi Tajuddin, the Special Advisor, Office of Political, Legislature and Civic Engagement, the convener of the parley, said that the essence was to ensure that the two arms of government continue to work harmoniously. He said that the theme of the 18th edition resonates profoundly with the current landscape. Similarly, Mr. Abiola Koshegbe, the permanent secretary, said that the 18th edition of the parley was the biggest so far, describing it as being more inclusive.
It is evident that the administration led by Mr. Governor, the principal of our school, and the captain of the ship is a robust and commendable one, as reflected in the accolades and awards it continues to receive. The synergy between the executive and legislatures stands as a pivotal force behind Lagos' monumental achievement. And this purpose of this party is to further strengthen that bond.
Mr. Naheem Adams, the Majority Leader, Lagos State House of Assembly, who spoke on behalf of the Speaker, Honorable Mudashiru Obasa, said that the focus of the Lagos House of Assembly was to legislate to engender development in the state.
At the 18th Legislative Executive Parley, under the theme, Engaging All for an Inclusive Governance, Hands-On for a Greater Lagos Rising, this gathering signifies our deep commitment to collaborative efforts aimed at building a stronger and more inclusive governance systems for the benefit of our beloved states. Indeed, it is crucial for us to meet our significant responsibilities as leaders of a global megacity like ours. Ladies and gentlemen, as we convene here, being guided with the theme of this parley to deliberate on strategies that will propel Lagos to greater heights, it is crucial to recognize the power of unity and cooperation in achieving our collective goals. Inclusivity is not just a buzzword, but a fundamental principle that underpins our democracy and governance structure. I believe that by engaging all stakeholders and leveraging the diverse perspectives and talents within our society, we can drive sustainable development and foster a more prosperous future for all Lagosians. Each individual has a unique role to play in shaping the destiny of our state, and it is only through concerted efforts and mutual understanding that we can overcome challenges and seize opportunities. Distinguished guests, as we navigate the intricate landscape of governance, let us remember that our actions today will shape the legacy we leave for future generations.
The former governor of Lagos and former Minister of Works and Housing, Mr. Babatunde Fashola, in his keynote address, spoke about attaining a special status for Lagos State.
Everybody must help the governor ensure that they reach out, put an arm around the shoulders of vulnerable people in whatever little way they possibly can, help their businesses. We have community development associations who can play roles. Everybody is a leader at some level or the other, so you can't just jump from your local level and everybody is calling on the president. There are levels and layers of leadership that we must fully explore and utilize for our own collective benefit. The continuation of this legislative and executive parley is one umbrella or platform, if you like, for interactions. Never ever forget that at the heart of every democracy in the world is consensus building. And to build consensus amongst people who were born on different dates, who went to different schools, who worship differently, who speak different languages, who were socialized differently, is a very, very hard thing. It's team building. And therefore, this kind of interactions help to demystify each other before each other, and then they eat together, they sit on the same table, they socialize together, and then they realize, okay, this person is not after all different from me. And that can break down the prejudices and the barriers that are preconceived, and then help to focus attention away from the person to the subject. What's he actually saying? Let me listen to him. He dresses like me. He talks like me, so he drinks water too. So let me listen to what he or she is saying, and this is important. So this kind of team building is very, very critical, and it also helps to bring the party into the play, because at the end of the day, the party is the one that owns the government. All the politicians must belong to one party in Nigeria, at least. So, and that they campaign on the manifesto of a party, and this is if you like, a fact-checking exercise, if you will, or something similar to that, where the party is conscious or made aware of what its government is doing, what its elected officials are doing, what they are planning for the people on whose behalf they hold authority.
In his speech, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu promised to maintain a harmonious relationship with the State Assembly, noting that it's good for the executive and the legislative arm to share ideas with mutual respect.
This party stands as one of our enduring and significant legacies that our leaders, especially our president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has been a major participant. The platform has played a significant role at promoting mutual understanding, harmonious relationship between the executive and the legislative arm of government. There's no gainsaying that the understanding and the mutual respect brought about this party has been a key driver in the milestone achievements that successive governments in the state have recorded. You know, with the executive and legislative, you think it's also that we added a flavor to it by ensuring that our political leadership also sit in the room with us, listen to us, give us advices, you know, rethink, you know, the process that we have, and it becomes a blend. It is important to state that this forum has also played the opportunity for serving members of the Executive Council, the legislature, to benefit, like I said, from the knowledge, experience, and wisdom of our leaders, all for an inclusive governance, hands-on for a greater Lagos. It certainly speaks to our shared commitment, and I think Mr. Babatunde Fashola has dealt very well with his robust ideas, his suggestions, and his storytelling capability on real, you know, active or real-life experiences being a governor of the state. Please, let's give him a round of applause again. And so what we see today is that the philosophy that drives effective and impactful governance is one that recognizes the importance of widening as much as possible the opportunities for citizens and its stakeholders, participating in every state and process of decision-making and implementation. In a participatory democracy which is currently operates, we have a key role to play as representative of our people at various levels. We are actually representing our people, and we are using that platform to create opportunities for them and to also support our individual aspiration. For us to achieve this goal, it is imperative that we continue to work together, understand and harmonize our differences, always on the side of overwhelming majority of our people in line with the manifesto of our party, meaning that our decisions will be driven, like BRF always say, the greatest good is for the greatest number, that always ensure that it is the people that have entrusted us with their lives, with the belief that we being government will make life meaningful for them, will make it better for them, will create an ambience and an environment where security of life and property is paramount, is important, and will create an economy where people can live and breathe, and know that indeed this government is working for them.
The members of the Lagos State House of Assembly promised to continue to work with the executive in line with the provision of the Constitution, its focus being to assent to policies that would drive development. They promised to continue to work in partnership in order to deliver good governance to the good people of Lagos State.